house or are we doing it at Kourtney's?
Kourtney's. Did Kourtney go to Thanksgiving with you guys?
Yeah.
She did, right? You know she tried to not go.
Why?
Remember?
She was just like, I don't know.
Hey, everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications because we're diving into one of the hottest Kardashian stories of the week, and it's got everyone talking. So, Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker are back in the headlines again, but this time, it's not for their signature PDA or edgy photo shoots. Nope, this time they've sparked a brand new controversy that's got fans completely divided online. It all started with a recent post that Kourtney shared on Instagram, a behind-the-scenes video from a shoot promoting their new wellness brand collab. In the video, Kourtney appears in what some fans are calling a religiously provocative outfit, a long, flowing black lace robe paired with a sheer bodysuit, crucifix jewelry, and a gothic cathedral backdrop, all while Travis plays a haunting drum solo. The vibe was clearly meant to be artistic, maybe even romantic in their usual punk glam aesthetic, but the reactions were anything but calm. The internet blew up almost immediately, with half the fans praising the couple for being bold and original, while the other half called the shoot disrespectful, tone-deaf, and another example of using religion for shock value. And trust me, the comment sections have been wild. Some followers accused Kourtney and Travis of mocking Christianity, pointing out that this isn't the first time the couple has used religious imagery in their content. Remember their wedding in Italy? It took place in a castle, officiated by Dolce & Gabbana, with all the Gothic Catholic symbolism front and center. Back then, it already raised eyebrows, but this new shoot seems to have reignited the debate. Are Kourtney and Travis being edgy, or are they crossing a line? What made this even messier was that some Christian influencers and pop culture commentators on TikTok started stitching the video, giving their takes and urging fans to stop glorifying blasphemy just because it's done by celebrities. Others, though, pushed back hard, saying people were overreacting and that the visuals were clearly just part of a stylized brand image. And as usual with anything Kardashian-related, it didn't take long before this turned into a full-blown social media war. On Reddit threads and Twitter/X posts, fans started pulling up old interviews and content where Travis Barker talked about his Catholic upbringing, trying to argue whether or not he would intentionally be disrespectful. Meanwhile, Kourtney's followers were quick to defend her, saying she's simply expressing herself and leaning into the aesthetic that aligns with both her personal style and the branding for their joint projects. Still, some fans argued that if a different celebrity, say, someone not from the Kardashian family, did the same thing, there would have been more outrage, more headlines, and possibly even some form of cancellation. Others called out the selective sensitivity of the internet, saying that celebrities often push boundaries in art and fashion, and Kourtney and Travis are just following that trend. But here's where things get really interesting. Amid the backlash, neither Kourtney nor Travis issued a direct response. Instead, Kourtney posted a new story the next day with a short quote that read, "Art is meant to challenge the comfortable." Was it a response? Probably. Was it enough to calm the criticism? Definitely not. In fact, it only added more fuel to the fire. And as expected, now people are digging even deeper into the couple's aesthetic and lifestyle choices, with debates popping up about whether they're just being authentic or if they're deliberately courting controversy to stay relevant. Some fans pointed out that the timing is suspicious, since it coincides with the upcoming launch of their wellness line, suggesting that the whole controversy might be a calculated PR move. Whether intentional or not, the results are undeniable. People are talking. And that's what the Kardashians have always been masters of, knowing exactly how to stir up just enough drama to keep their names in the spotlight without crossing the point of no return. But is this just smart branding, or has the couple finally gone a step too far? It's clear the internet can't agree, and honestly, that might have been the goal all along. Alright, now let's get into the ripple effect this controversy has had on Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker's image, because, wow, it's stirring up way more than just Instagram comments. As soon as the backlash started gaining traction, fans and critics alike began revisiting Kourtney's transformation since marrying Travis, and the conversation quickly shifted from one specific photo shoot to something much bigger, Kourtney's identity. For years, she was known as the chill, wellness-loving Kardashian, the sister who was all about green juices, boundaries, and stepping away from the spotlight. but ever since she tied the knot with Travis Barker, we've seen a different side of her, darker, edgier, louder, and more defiant. And for some fans, that evolution has been empowering, like watching a woman fall deeply in love and fully own her vibe. But for others, it feels like she's strayed too far from the Kourtney they used to relate to. One fan tweeted, "It's like she's constantly trying to prove something now, instead of just being herself," and that sentiment is being echoed all over social media. Meanwhile, Travis's fanbase, many of whom go way back to his Blink-182 punk rock days, have mostly shrugged off the controversy, saying this is nothing new for him. But Kourtney's audience, which has historically leaned more lifestyle and family-oriented, is clearly more shaken by the shift. And this tension isn't just online. Some industry insiders are claiming that this new wave of controversy could affect future brand deals, especially if companies see their image as too polarizing or unpredictable. On the other hand, some are saying the exact opposite, that this edginess is what sets them apart and could make their upcoming brand launch even bigger because people can't stop watching. But where things really start to get complicated is within the Kardashian family itself. Although no one has made an official statement, because, let's be honest, they rarely do if fans noticed that neither Kim nor Khloe liked or commented on Kourtney's controversial post. And if you've been following the family long enough, you know that likes and comments speak volumes in Kardashian world. There's also been subtle speculation that momager Kris Jenner isn't thrilled about the direction Kourtney and Travis are taking lately, especially with Kourtney being more vocal about separating her lifestyle and choices from the traditional Kardashian machine. In one of last season's episodes of The Kardashians, Kourtney even said she felt like her wedding wasn't supported the way it should have been, hinting that she feels like an outsider in her own family up behind the scenes. Glam, and of course, more Travis. Some are applauding her for standing firm and not letting the negativity shake her, while others think she's doubling down just to keep the spotlight. Travis, for his part, hasn't said anything either, no interviews, no tweets, just business as usual. And maybe that's the biggest statement of all, they don't need to explain themselves. But still, the question remains, are they really being authentic to who they are, or are they playing the long game by leaning into shock value? Either way, the fans are clearly split. Some are saying they love this bold, rebellious phase of Kourtney's life and that she's finally broken free from the polished Kardashian image. Others are questioning whether this is growth, or just a brand experiment that's gone too far. Regardless of which side you're on, one thing's clear. Kourtney and Travis know how to keep people talking. Whether it's for better or worse, they've mastered the art of riding the wave of controversy without sinking. So what do you think? Is this just edgy branding, or is it crossing the line? Are Kourtney and Travis the realest couple in Hollywood? Or just the most calculated? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into celebrity culture, pop drama, and everything Kardashian. See you next time.